As we mentioned yesterday, Dexter's off to the vets this morning. We managed to get booked in at a local vet. We had to contact our old vet to send over the records. Well, actually, the vets in Stratford got in touch with our old vets to send over the records. We're going to be 10 minutes early. That's not like us at all. Maybe we should just pretend we've got a vet's appointment from now on, Anthony. Yeah. Because we're never early for anything, as our friends will tell you. And I hate being late. So,
turn left on the Bishop's Lane. In a quarter of a mile. At the roundabout, turn right.
So it's just about a 10-minute walk from the boat to the van, and we've got a 10-minute drive to Riverside Veterinary Centre. We can highly recommend Riverside Veterinary Centre. Absolutely brilliant staff, really informative, you know, really knowledgeable, obviously. They took Dexter for a bit of a walk to see his mobility, which was really good. We've never had that before. He's really pleased with Dexter's overall health because he's nearly 16. He said he looks amazing. We've given him some different medication for his joints. He was on Cinequin, so we're going to try this. He said, you know, he should really notice a difference within a few days, and some medication for his skin condition. Well, Dexter's glad to be out the vets, aren't you, lad? Bit of a spring in your step.
Come on, mate. Come on, mate.
He always slows down for me when I'm filming. I think you needed to see the vet, Anthony. That's quite a modest Canalside property, isn't it? We're not far from the centre of Stratford upon Avon, and we'd spent the night at Wilmcote Locks because of a closure. Right, well, I'm going to jump on here at this narrow bridge. Very narrow. It was nice to see this group on their holiday boat enjoying the canal so much. How did you find doing those last few locks?
That was the worst. Well, that guy reckons that's the worst on the Stratford. And even Pete said he thought he was going to have to wait for someone to come and open the gate for him.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't open it either.
No, good job he wasn't waiting for us, isn't it?
It is.
Because a couple of times we were gabby and we could have been cracking on.
No, never.
Big fibber.
I've had a talk, but never to the detriment of opening the locks.
Once in the basin, it was surprising how little space there was to manoeuvre the boat and back up to the jetty. Wow, well done, Anthony. I couldn't have done it better myself.
I definitely couldn't.
Good.
I'm not commenting.
Pete, see me manoeuvring.
Don't bump that nice shiny boat.
It's just a 2-day mooring in the basin, but we'd actually paid to stay on the river too, so we could spend a bit of time in this area. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good health.
Cheese and pork bites.
Perfect, thank you.
Is that all this? All this is?
Growing lad. He's on. I'll put some pork.
What about you? You got anything yourself?
I've got a chicken bone.
Alright, you got the birds and the bees? Yeah. I'll check on that.
Thank you.
Have you got enough there, Anthony? Are you expecting some more friends?
No, the best meal is 4 plates and no friends.
Wow, look at this. Nice. Pete, what have you gone for?
I've gone for a lovely chicken bone.
Oh, nice, looks nice. Yeah. Get us, we're in Stratford. We're going for a little walk around. It's beautiful. Not been for a while, have we?
No, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning.
We've visited Stratford many times as Anthony's brother and partner don't live too far from Stratford, but it's the first time we've been on our own boat and it was amazing to be right there in the centre. That evening we decided to have a walk around town and find a little pub for a drink and a bite to eat. Well, it's Sunday and there's a market on, so we thought we'd pop out, get a coffee. There's a coffee van here and we're going to go over to the Dell and watch a Shakespeare play. As well as the market being open, at weekends in the summertime, they put on free plays at the back of the Royal Shakespeare Company's Theatre building, or the RSC as it's better known. We absolutely love this stand. It's all Lego characters in frames. Absolutely love them. But I don't know which is our favourite. Star Wars, Marvel, Wizard of Oz, or the Muppets.
Turn up.
And look at the ferry. This manually operated chain ferry opened in 1937 and it gets people across the River Avon. It's open from mid-March till the end of October.
Start to write, his words would conquer history, they'd stand the test of time. What is the name of the play? King John!
This particular group were really entertaining. It was really nice to be sat with Dexter on a picnic blanket enjoying the performance. He's all rinsed off after his 10-minute walk. Bless him. Get down, right, Dexter? How good is he?
I know. Hopefully that'll make him feel much better.
Yeah. That'll stop the scratching, won't it, mate?
Yeah.
Well, something a bit different for us. We're outside a cocktail bar and it's dog friendly, which is quite unusual, but yeah, a nice find. It's just opposite this monument. I'll show you where we are. Opposite the old thatched tavern. So what's this you're making again? This one? Is this
This
the
one's
salad?
strawberry Aperol Spritz.
Yeah.
And I'm making a Long Island iced tea.
Oh, fabulous. Well, I've got a strawberry Aperol Spritz. Do you want to taste, Anthony?
Rude not to.
Yeah.
Tastes a bit shit.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Well, our 2 days in the basin were up, so we're headed down the loch and onto the River Avon. We've got 3 wet dogs, a very tired Pete. 3 pizzas, in we go. Look at this for a setting though. Beautiful.
Good lad.
Come on, Hamish. Oh, you help Hamish?
Hang on, mate.
Come on, Hamish. Come on then, pal. Oh, come on. Oh, that's it. Good boy.
Well, as you can see, the next day it was beautiful weather and we're moored here on the River Avon, right opposite the RSC building. Well, we're here. Look at the view. Look at this. How lovely is this?
Oh, a little dog in a bone boat.
Oh, yeah.
Dexter doesn't sit like that.
No. Coffee and cake for a change.
Coffin and cake.
Bakewell tart and chocolate muffin, I'm guessing.
Chocolate and hazelnut muffin.
Oh, nice. We really appreciate the light on the boat on days like this. Come on in. Good lad. Oh, the new grip on the steps is much better. Come on then. Just 5 minutes ago, I was having a drink on Pete and Caroline's boat, just Pete and myself, because our partners are away. And we were baking in the sun, had the laundry out drying on the stern. Look at this, I feel so sorry for the holiday makers. We've got Caroline and a mum, Pete, Anthony and Dexter dog. Richard and Mark. Mark is Anthony's brother and this is Anthony's brother-in-law. This bit's really nice, isn't it? We totally neglected to walk through this section. We had a lovely walk around town and we had lunch with Caroline and Pete and Caroline's mum, thinking that this would probably be the last time we saw them for quite a while.
Hello.
Do that again, Harrison. Say hello.
Hello.
And are you okay, Harrison?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're okay, Harrison?
Yeah.
And Emmeline, are you okay? Yes. Are you sure you're okay, Adeline? Yes. And Emmeline, can you wave to your friends? Say hello. Hello.
Well, look where I am. I'm in the camper van on my mum and dad's drive. I drove up from Stratford upon Avon today, about a 2.5 hour drive, because I've had a magic show in Liverpool. I've set up the bed. It's really early. I think I set this bed up about 9 o'clock. I'm shattered. And I'm going to drive back to Stratford upon Avon in the morning. I'm taking my mum and dad with me because we've treated them to a hotel for my dad's special birthday for a couple of nights. And they can get to see the boat for the first time. Okay, good night. See you in the morning. Right, we've just parked the van up. We've arrived back in Stratford upon Avon. I'm with my mum and dad and we're walking back to the boat. Oh, desperate for the toilet.
Permission to come aboard, Dexter?
Come on, mate. Alright. How are you?
Hello.
Alright, buddy. Alright, mate. Come on in.
What are you doing there, you?
Ah, first time on board the
Oh,
boat.
oh.
Do you like?
Yeah. Roll the boat.
Where are we off, Anthony?
We're off into the basin.
Is it a long journey?
No, literally just through that lock up there.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Right, let's get on. So we're just winding here. We think it's wide enough. We've not seen any other narrowboats doing it, but looks wide enough. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you feeling?
Very.
Very. I think that's a 10. Yeah, very easy. With bow thrusters as well.
We can come through. Come on, Dexter. Not so bad. Have you not got your comfy bed? Come on, sit down.
You going, mate?
Huh? You got a well trained, mate.
Eh?
You got a well trained.
I haven't. You said that 10 minutes ago.
Ah, Pete's there opening the lock for us, isn't he good? You get loads of gongoozlers with Stratford being such a popular tourist destination, and my mum and dad don't look uncomfortable at all. Caroline's laughing across the way because we were gonna go with Chippy and have fish and chips, and we thought we'd sit on the boat. That'd be really nice. So we thought we'd have a little kip, go back to Chippy. 6:30 is shut.
Who's a guest?
What? Chippy shuts at 6:30.
Are you having that?
Yeah, some holiday. So we're treating my mum and dad to a lovely dinner. It's a McDonald's.
You want a chip?
How's your McDonald's? Try and look happy, Dad.
Happy meal.
Happy meal. How's your dinner, Anthony? It's not what you wanted, is it?
Great.
Yeah. We're so organised, aren't we? We can't get rid of them. They're pretending. They're pretending there's a hole in the canal. There's not.
You wouldn't have dug that hole. You dug it so we couldn't leave.
It's a garage in, isn't it? Oh.
After more farewell drinks with Pete and Caroline, we dropped my mum and dad off at the hotel and headed back to the boat. So, look at this, doesn't it look beautiful? You've done really well, haven't you, lads? Oh, yes. I was really prepping myself for saying goodbye, and I thought, don't cry on camera. Sorry, I'm just watching Dexter. Don't cry on camera. Because it's not big, and it's not brave. And it's not very manly. But yeah, I am soft and I am emotional. I didn't want to say goodbye to them, so I was so chuffed when I heard that they were stuck, which is a bit selfish, isn't it? But there's going to be an update on Wednesday whether the lock, I think it's 43, that breach will be fixed. So we've got them for a couple more days. Hurrah! What a lovely evening. Even if we are stuck with Pete and Caroline, what a lovely evening.
We're not going.
No.
Farewell drinks Mark 5.
I know I've been stressed about coming out. I don't think I realised how stressed out you've been about it.
Our neighbours are having a great time. We keep telling them compost toilet is the future, but they won't listen. I can see the advantages of a cassette toilet, but we've also seen the disadvantages this morning.
Like when the lid's not screwed on properly.
Oh no, I shouldn't be filming this. I'm sorry if you're eating your breakfast. Well, while we've got the parents with us, we thought we'd do some touristy things. So we're getting on the hop-on, hop-off bus. It runs every 30 minutes and it's £15 for adults, £13 concessions. I think there are about 5 stops, maybe even more than that. I'll let you know in a minute. But we're planning to get off at Anne Hathaway's cottage. We've visited before. The gardens are lovely. Dogs aren't allowed in the house, but we can walk around the garden and take it in turns looking around the house. But dogs are allowed on the hop-on, hop-off bus. Excellent. Here we are doing our touristy thing. How excited are we on a scale of 1 to 10?
12 and a half.
Dexter's comfy. So we've got off the tour bus at Anne Hathaway's cottage. As I said earlier, we've not been here for about 5 or 6 years. The gardens are dog friendly, the house isn't. And yeah, we're just getting here to the entrance. My dad thinks Shakespeare must have had a good bike. Don't think he's on a bike. The last time we came here with Dexter was to escape a heat wave, and I can definitely recommend a walk around the Arboretum and the bronze sculptures because it's very shaded and quite cool. We're walking through the orchard and we're not picking the apples or the plums, honestly. It doesn't say you can't, and most other people seem to be helping themselves. We had to treat Dexter to a doggy ice cream, didn't we? He's on his holiday. How nice, lad. This is the childhood home of Anne Hathaway, who later became Shakespeare's wife. It's quite cold today and raining, so perfect day to visit the butterfly farm, which is just across from the basin and over the bridge that takes you over the river into the park. Look at all the bees.
Love the lavender, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, it's £8.95 for an adult and £8.45 for an OAP. How much is it for children? What do we know?
You pay?
How much is it for children? And I've just asked, it's £7.95 for children.
You have up to 90 minutes to enjoy your visit. When you're
Oh my gosh.
We're going up. This is the way up. Integration was in here.
Right, well, what did we think of Butterfly Farm?
It was much better than I thought.
Ah,
Yeah,
so-
it was really nice.
It took a bit of persuading to go in, but it was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
Highly recommended.
Yeah, I think the leaf cutting ants, it's easy for me to say, they were really amazing, weren't they? Yeah, but tons of butterflies, and it's perfect on a drizzly day like this.
It is. Yeah.
10 out of 10. Well, it's such a lovely evening, and we've only got a few more days. What day are we on now? A few more days with Pete and Caroline from one day more. So we're here at the Barge and Quarterdeck. It's such a gorgeous evening, it would be criminal not to come and have a little drink. Anthony had travelled back to Manchester for work and he dropped my mum and dad off on the way, but they had a really nice time in Stratford. Well, as you can see, it's a very warm sunny day on the River Avon, and I shall check what we're on power wise. I've had the washing machine on and the dishwasher this morning. I've had the washing machine on twice. We're getting, our load's only 57 watts and we're getting nearly 800 watts of solar. That's amazing. Well, it was going to be our last night with Pete and Caroline, so we thought we'd bring the boat up into the basin and we went for a meal at the Dirty Dog. Last evening. Look at this, it's Pete's birthday next week, but we won't be here, so very sad for Pete.
He'll be 30 again.
Yeah, but we've got chocolate cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pete. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What a lovely surprise.
Ah. How nice does it look on this boat? Pete and Caroline's, I forgot the names.
Does
then.
it?
We've been travelling together for, it seems like forever, probably to you guys. It's at least 6 months, isn't it?
Seems like only
I think
yesterday.
it's longer. I think
Yeah.
it's longer now. January?
I think it's
January.
7
Yeah, I
months.
think it's about.
We didn't think we'd be stuck with you this long.
No.
It seems like 8 years, actually.
February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 7 months we've been travelling together, and we travelled for a little while together before that, the year before. What have been your highlights, if any?
There's been so many. It's been
The
so
highlights or the
I think-
lowlights?
Hang on, I
think-
detect a hint of sarcasm there, Pete.
No, there is no sarcasm. It's been brilliant. I reckon my highlight's been Crick. I enjoyed that anyway, but the fact we were all there together, and you were having your boat launched,
That was good.
and your boat launch as well.
And considering that we'd met the Crick the year before, and we didn't really know each other at all, did we?
Yeah.
It was nice going as friends.
And can I have more than one? Because I've really enjoyed planning our cruising and then watching your guys' faces when I said,
I was going to say, that was my highlight.
We've
My
got a
highlight.
9-hour cruise tomorrow and
My highlight is
35
Pete getting
lots.
out the map, the Nicholson's guys, and going, this is how far we're cruising. And you two going, what?
Yeah.
Glazing over.
In a day? Not a week?
Caroline's enjoyed putting all the empties out.
Oh, yeah. These are just Caroline's. No, they're not. Caroline's been very good, actually. You've not been drinking in the week,
No, I've
have
been
you?
good. I've been very good.
You've been good. Our highlights? All of it, really. I think video, it's going to be amazing to look back on all the videos in years to come, thinking about all the places, all the adventures we've had, the mishaps, which have made it fun as well, haven't they?
We've probably covered tons of canal as well with these guys, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like
New canals.
And new canals as well, so it's been nice exploring canals.
It was nice
together.
to go up to the Peak Forest with you guys because you hadn't seen it before.
Yeah,
and
that
we'd
was
been
beautiful.
before.
Yeah, we love that.
It would have been nicer in summer, but maybe
Actually,
we
my
need to go
birthday
back.
bash.
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Bash.
that was brilliant.
Yeah, and Boatsworth.
Yeah.
Crick. Pete saying just 5 more locks. Just 5 more
Well,
locks.
he
At the
said-
end
And
of the
then there was
sermon.
about another 2
Every
added
day.
on.
Every day that was 5 more locks.
Just
wasn't it?
another hour. Or telling us that it was a 5-hour cruise the next day with 8 locks, and we were like, oh, that's not too bad. But then really, it's 13 locks and 15 miles.
The problems have all been fun, haven't they?
Yeah.
Like cruising down, was it Basscote Locks in the rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Getting stuck in the mud.
Bosley. No, that's
Bosley. Bosley flight.
Bosley
Getting
flight.
stuck
In
in
the
the mud.
hail.
Yeah.
Getting stuck in the mud.
That
That
was
was the
brilliant.
funniest thing. Was
Walks
getting
to the
stuck in the mud.
pubs, walks to the cafes, and actually, I've got a confession to make now. I don't like yappy dogs.
You've been stuck with one for 7 months.
When we came playing cards on your boat and Poppy would bark in my ear, I'd jump out my skin. But we're really going to miss Poppy and Hamish.
Yeah.
I think Dexter's
Well,
gonna,
and Dexter's
gonna
become
miss them.
very... Like, Dexter wouldn't even get on the boat because of the same thing.
Yeah.
But now, he's just like kind of made himself at home. It's
like their mates.
Yeah,
isn't
it is.
Yeah.
So coming back to your boat on an evening and playing cards and a glass of wine, it's just perfect,
Yeah,
isn't
it is. Absolutely.
It's what makes boating perfect. It's the friends that you make.
Yeah. This is the epitome of the boating community, I think.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing.
And the winter time we had as well, before we really got together,
Yeah.
was good fun too, wasn't it?
And that's what we're
That's
doing.
on
Like
the golly.
last night, playing cards, aren't we?
Yeah.
Where's the 50 quid you promised me if we said nice things about you?
50,
Caroline who? Pete Caroline who?
Oh, it's going to be quite bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got Hamish drinking in the background.
But
You miss that.
yeah, how appropriate that your boat is called One Day More, and for 2 weeks we've been saying it's
Yeah,
just
Tehran
one-
tomorrow. It's
yeah.
our last farewell. It's
Just
our
one day
farewell
more.
journey, farewell meal, and then another day, and then another.
This
day.
really is the final
Oh,
farewell, though, isn't it?
Oh, I know. One of the things you're not told is your mud adventure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when we got stuck in the
Yeah.
mud.
In Marple Junction.
But there was no footage of it.
No,
No,
that,
no.
that vlog could have been called "Stuck in the Mud," and
It
that would have
would.
made
Yeah.
brilliant footage.
That would
wouldn't
have
it?
been. Next time we'll remember to. Next time
Yeah.
I'm getting splattered in mud, I'll
And nearly
remember
crushed
to
against the
video
wall.
It. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuck in the muddle with you.
Not bad. So yeah, thanks for everything, and Pete's organisational skills are telling us where to go, when to go, which locks to go through, how many miles we've got, where the next water point is, where the next Elsan point is, and Caroline doing
Cake.
all the locks by herself
I did cake.
and making cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the amount of cake and alcohol we've consumed, we may lose 2 stone over the next.
I think we will.
few months.
Definitely.
Speak for yourselves.
Well, we shall see you in the morning when you're setting off.
Yeah.
7 o'clock, Pete.
7 a.m.-ish, give or take.
Oh, we'll see you in a few months then.
We'll wait for the window. We'll wait for the window. Look at Dexter all settled on Pete and Caroline's boat. Well, that's it for this week. Check out next week's video when we say our final goodbyes to Pete and Caroline. They head north to Crick, we leave Stratford Basin and get onto the mighty River Avon. We nearly miss our turning onto the locks. We tackle some enormous locks and see some amazing things on the River Avon, but we really do struggle to find somewhere to moor. There's some amazing scenery on what for us is all new waterways. I managed to get back to the van just in time to stop us getting a parking ticket, and when I do get back I can't find the boat. It's all fun and games on the river. See you next week. Bye.